As a proud 90s baby, my childhood consisted of Britney Spears, Pokémon, Power Rangers, NSYNC, CDs, and well, I guess not much has changed, huh? You guys have requested my top 10 90s pop songs for a long time, and today I am here to deliver your dose of nostalgia. So, my supernova girls and boys and everything in between, let's blast off and get started. You got that and I can't stop with these boys from California. Konnichiwa, cyborgs. I'm Jonathan Miller, and welcome back to Jonathan Miller Music, helping you become a better indie artist. I make futuristic and outer space-inspired dance pop music, and every Wednesday on this channel, I'm helping others take their music to level 2. If that sounds good, consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell. If not, then you must be Gen Z, in which case I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, because this is a millennial party. Psych! Everyone's invited because we don't discriminate on this channel. Think about that. Alright friends, we're not gonna waste much time because you already know that this is just my opinion and not necessarily a top 10 best-selling pop songs of the 90s playlist. So anyway, button up your overalls and let's jump in. Number 10, C'est La Vie by Bewitched. Yes, the song from Smart House. In the 90s, the river dancers were all the rage. So was everything Irish. So therefore, it's no surprise that this Irish quartet rose to fame. And this innuendo-filled track is just amazing. And Bewitched had some other great songs too, like Roller Coaster or Rev It Up. And I still proudly own this CD. It's gotten a lot of mileage in my boomboxes over the years. Number 9, Wannabe by the Spice Girls. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Did you really think I was gonna have a 90s pop playlist without the Spice Girls? Girl, come on, you should know me better than that. The song is awesome, and the Spice Girls law clearly states that if you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. And that still holds true to this day. Also, Baby Spice all the way. Number 8, Don't Be Stupid, You Know I Love You by Shania Twain. Don't be stupid, you know I love you. Ignoring her recent comments about the president, I can't deny that this crossover country hit was a big part of my life in the 90s. And despite what my mother will tell you, she used to have CMT music videos playing all the time, so I kind of grew up with a lot of country music and country pop music as well. So I kind of had to include one of them. And even though they ruined what could have been a cool music video by playing some weird version of the song, the OG is still my favorite. Number 7, That's the Way It Is by Celine Dion. When you want it the most, there's no easy way out. This is one of those eargasmic, spine-chilling songs written by pop god Max Martin. If you don't know who he is, I've done a video about my top 10 Max Martin songs, which you can check out, link in the description below. But anyway, even today, this song still sends chills down my spine every time I hear that little key change, which by the way was a very popular songwriting technique back in the 90s as well. Celine sings it beautifully, it's just magical. Number 6, Aaron's Party, Come Get It by Aaron Carter. People around, you got to. Everyone together sing it loud. Here's a little bit of old school for you, and it goes a little something like this. I don't care what anyone says, Aaron Carter was awesome back then, and I love this CD. I mean, he sang I Want Candy on Lizzie McGuire. Like, the guy was kind of everywhere and awesome. The song is a bop, and I still feel much cooler than I should for knowing all the lyrics to it. Number 5, the Pokémon theme from the first movie by Billy Crawford. It's you and me. Long before the iconic Detective Pikachu, there was Pokémon the first movie. This updated version of the theme song from the TV show still holds up as an awesome rendition of the song, and the movie was just as epic. Pokémania was at an all-time high, and I still have this soundtrack. And play it often too. I loved Pokémon back then. I still love Pokémon. I have played every main series game since the games came out. The series has always been a special part of my life, so I had to include it on this playlist. I mean, it was gonna show up somewhere. Number 4, Tearin' Up My Heart by NSYNC. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. Okay, just so we're clear, NSYNC is only down this far on the list because Bye 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 was released in 2000 and not 1999. Just want to clear that up. If you're a longtime subscriber, you know how much the late 90s pop explosion really inspired me as a pop musician, and our top 4 artists are the big players in that inspiration. It was so great seeing NSYNC play with Ariana Grande at Coachella a while ago. Like, honestly, one of my biggest dreams. I'm still so jealous she got to do that, because Tearing Up My Heart was so special to me as a kid, and I just love them. I miss them. Come back! Number 3, Genie in a Bottle by Christina Aguilera. If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. Iconic. I played the shit out of this song, I'm not even gonna lie, and I still do. Christina is fantastic, and I've always admired her no BS policy and her pushing boundaries as an artist. Also, this song is only acceptable at level loud, and the same goes for the rest of her entire first record. I just love this song so much. Number 2, Larger Than Life by the Backstreet Boys. This song is freaking larger than life, okay? Now, if Genie in a Bottle was only acceptable at level loud, then Larger Than Life is only acceptable to be played at level outrageous. Everything about this song is massive and epic, and I love it! Max Martin is just a pop god. And I'm sorry, this song will never ever be old, even though it's already been over 20 years. Whatever, I don't care, it's so good. Alright, if you're a fan of mine, this should come as no surprise to you, but my number 1 favorite pop song from the 90s is You Drive Me Crazy by Britney Spears. Drive me crazy, I just can't see. Not the Stop remix. Hate that shit. I want full cowbell. Crazy was the first Britney song that I really fell in love with. I remember one Christmas, my grandma bought me and my cousins all our own boomboxes and the Baby One More Time CD, and because we were all kids, we all played them at the exact same time. All of my cousins got the blue CD, but I got the pink one, and if that wasn't foreshadowing, I don't know what is. The song is fantastic, and it started everything for me in music and is the reason I'm sitting here making this video for you. Britney is the reason I've always wanted to be a pop performer, and she's continued to inspire me from a young kid to an adult. Britney really was my 90s experience through and through. So those are my top 10 favorite pop songs from the 90s. Question of the video, what are some of your favorite pop songs from the 90s? Leave me a comment below letting me know. If you want to check out any of my other top 10 playlists, there are links in the description below so you can check them out. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it and subscribe if you're new. I put out new videos every single Wednesday. Once again, I'm Jonathan Miller, and I will see you next time. Matane!